Hi guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe today. I have good news today because I want to talk about money in form of scholarships, because who doesn't want a scholarship? I would take a scholarship any day. Yes, and so would you. So guys, I know a lot of people reach out to me and they want scholarships in Canada to come study here as international students. And I know I have said that I don't offer scholarships. I also don't do, I don't provide a lot of information on scholarships. It's a lot of work. There are times I don't want to get myself involved in because of my other work. The same way I don't get people jobs, okay? But because of the overwhelming interest and inquiries, I thought I would do some research for you. And I think this research, I'll be doing it in bits, so I'm likely to bring more of this kind of a video about more scholarships, because I can't exhaust everything here in a 10-minute video, okay? So I'll be bringing these videos in bits, and this one specifically is in 2 bits. There's going to be the first part A, whereby we talk about the various scholarships available and we see a few schools that you may even actually look at. And then there's going to be the next phase, part 2 of this video, that is going to talk about how to apply for that scholarship and how to increase your chances of bagging a scholarship. Okay guys, all right, have you subscribed? If you haven't subscribed, my friend, please do subscribe. I hope you've been to my channels and seen numerous of the videos there. If you like this video, share it. Actually, if this video is shared enough times, I will bring more videos of this nature, especially because this is providing you direct links, and I'll be providing direct links on this video. Okay, so share this video. I also just want to let you know that I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and the information I give here is not legal advice. If you need legal advice, professional advice, if you want me to help you with any application, including this kind of a scholarship application or school application, whatever, name it, you can book a consultation on my website, www.milelaimmigrationservices.ca. Another disclaimer that I have to give is I'm not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with the institutions that I'll be mentioning in this video. They ain't paying me to say anything, but I think it's only fair that I've done some research and then I give you some direction so that you know exactly where to start. When you're looking for scholarships, I tell people getting a scholarship is not easy, but a lot of people come to Canada every year on scholarships. So it's doable, right, my friend? And that's what that tells us, is that looking for a scholarship is like looking for a job. Okay, so whether you're looking for yourself, or whether you're trying to get a scholarship for your child or your sister or your friend, it's a big amount of work. It's a job, just like hunting for a job. And when you're hunting for a job, a scholarship is a big, it's something big. You're going to be bagging, it's like winning that lottery. So if you realize that you're going to invest a lot of your energy, a lot of your time, a lot of your sweat, you could be lucky to get it with the first try. You may need to try 2 times or more. The thing is your spirit. Keep trying until you get it, because you can get it. What I say is things that give you great success come at a great sacrifice. So we must sacrifice. What I'm giving you here is only 10%. 90% is your work. It's still your work to do, guys. So anyway, enough of that lecture. So we all know that Canada is home to the best universities in the world. Okay, that is a fact. So you find that scholarships in Canada are offered by different institutions at different times with different criteria. It's not a one-fit-all thingy, okay? So if you're looking for a scholarship, you need to be very strategic. as extremely strategic. You need to know what kind of scholarships are out there, okay? And whether you're going to qualify for a scholarship or not, that is going to depend on many factors. Some of them could be your country of origin, your level of income, your political status, the field of study, the academic, your academics performance, and your previous level of completed education. Okay, all those and many more are going to be factors towards you getting a scholarship. Okay, we find that scholarships, international scholarships here in Canada, are managed by the Global Affairs Canada. That is for international students. They're managed by Global Affairs Canada, and I'll be putting the link to the institutions that I'll mention here at the description part of this video. Okay, so please check down there. You're going to see a list of all the links that are of the institutions that I'll be talking about. So Global Affairs Canada, you go, the first step, you go to the Global Affairs Canada website, and that's where you begin by entering your country of origin. So assuming you're from Kenya, again, I usually give a lot of examples with Kenya because I'm Kenyan. Okay, so if you're from China, put China. And actually, you're going to find that majority of the programs you find there's a lot of programs from China, Japan. So once you put your country of origin, it's going to bring up a list of all the scholarships available to people from your country through the government, through foundations, and even non-governmental organizations. Okay, it's also going to show you the criteria to applying to those scholarships. Some of them, they'll say individuals can apply, and others, only institutions here in Canada can apply, and then you as an international student can access them through these institutions of higher education. Okay, and I know there's one for African students, but that one you can't apply as an individual. You have to access those kind of scholarships through educational institutions, and we shall see some of those. Okay, all right. I'll mention a few examples of some of the programs that maybe you want to look at here in Canada. So there are two unique programs for postgraduate and doctoral studies. Okay, there's the Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship, and that program supports students who are attempting to earn a master's degree in engineering, natural science, health, the social sciences, or the humanities. Okay, that is the Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship. And then there's another one called the Banting Postdoctoral Fellowship. Okay, and this program is for those who have a bachelor's degree in health research or natural science or social sciences. Okay, those are the ones that I want to highlight here today. Of course, there is more. I can't be exhaustive on this video, and I'll be bringing you more of these programs. Okay, and then you're going to find that there are also some scholarship programs that you can actually access at a provincial level, whether you're Canadian or whether you're an international student. Yes, there are. So if you're targeting a particular province, you may want to look at the scholarships available in that province. And how do you do that? You need to look at that province. Assuming you want to come to Alberta, you need to check the Ministry of Education of Alberta. So check their website and just, enter the province Ministry of Education scholarships. And it's going to show you all the resources and funding available under that province. And now you can see whether there's some that are targeting people who are outside of Canada. And then you can follow the link to see how to apply to those kind of scholarships. Okay, if you qualify for any. I'll give two examples of those programs. In BC, that is British Columbia, they have one of the programs, and that program is called Learn Live BC. Okay, and that program, it offers programs that are geared towards engaging and empowering international youth. Okay, international youth. So guess what? These programs, as I said, they're for people who are not only in Canada, but also outside Canada. There's also another one called the Ontario Trillium Scholarship Program. And this program actually attracts PhD students to Ontario. This program is provided by the government of Ontario. So if you're a PhD student and you're interested in moving to Ontario as an international student, you want to look at this program. So I'll just leave that there. There's many more. I'll be bringing many more in subsequent videos. Okay? You're also going to find that outside the Canadian government, there are organizations that provide scholarships for international students, and you find that they provide support at every level, length, type of academic program, okay? So they might be available, these programs, they might be available through private or public foundations or even through non-governmental organizations. So I will give you 3 programs. Have you subscribed? Okay. Sorry. Like this video. So 3 of these programs. The first one is very popular. I know a lot of people know it, and especially people in Kenya. And maybe some people think that this program only takes people to the US. Because this program takes a lot of people to the US, I know a lot of people who've gone through this program to the US to study. It also, I think, takes to some other countries like Australia, but it also brings people to Canada as international students. What am I talking about, guys? I'm talking about the MasterCard Foundation program. Okay, so just go on their website and spend some time there. But you find that the MasterCard Foundation program is structured to fund exceptional community engaged scholars to go to university. And these are people who would not have had the opportunity to go. So they take these people to nurture the development of future sub-Saharan African leaders and entrepreneurs. I'm saying that slowly so that you hear. I'm talking about future sub-Saharan African leaders and entrepreneurs. My Kenyan friends, please take advantage of this program, okay? Not just my Kenyan friends, people in Africa. If you're in sub-Saharan Africa, this is a really good program for you. There's also another program that is called, I don't know, I hope I'm not butchering this name, but it's the Jean Sauve Youth Foundation, and this program actually helps young people to join the next generation of public leaders. Do you think that you're the next generation of public leaders? Then join this program because it's geared to developing leadership potential of promising youth from around the world. Yes, anybody can apply as long as you think you fit that criteria. So see more on their link. And then the third one that I want to address is the Trudeau Foundation. And this program offers scholarships in humanities and social sciences. What I want you to note that though is that foundations and NGOs, they don't usually cover a degree program's entire cost of tuition, okay? They may cover some parts of the tuition, or they may give you a particular time, support for a particular time, like a semester. So before you apply, make sure that you know just how much assistance you can depend on. Okay, guys? All right. So we've seen a few programs, scholarship programs. So I just want to go through a few schools because Canada has, I think, how many? I think 96 universities. I hope I'm not lying to you. Did I lie? Anyway, I think it has thereabout 96 universities. But guess what? Each university, each institution is going to have some form of funding, some form of scholarship, some form of grants, one way or another. So these are not the only. I'm just going to highlight, I think, 5 universities that maybe you can start looking at simply because they have maybe ongoing, or some of them could be closed programs. But then again, they will still, even if they're closed now, they're going to be opening sometime. So please get ready, okay? For one that is actually ongoing, that you guys maybe should look at immediately you finish watching this video, please look at the University of Toronto Lester B. Pearson International Scholarship. Okay? Yes, this one is active currently, and I don't know, I can't remember when their deadline is, but they're taking applications. Okay, all the details about the deadlines, they're going to be on their website. So this is one of the most prestigious and competitive scholarship for international students. So please make sure that you're prepared before you file it. It covers tuition, books, incidental fees, and the full residence support for your 4 years of education. What's better than that, guys? Okay, and you're also going to find that this scholarship is tenable only to the University of Toronto. Okay, all right, so that is one major one that you should be looking at. And the reason I'm emphasizing on this is because it's currently taking applications. And then I'll mention a few others. There's also another one that is taking applications, but it's a big program, so I think I'll make a separate video just for that program, just so because it's targeting various demographics, and then you're able to understand. So I'll talk about that in a separate video. The other ones that you need to be looking at, there's one that is the scholarships, awards, and bursaries and grants in McMaster University. Okay, and then University of Regina has two. One is international scholarships, and the other one is graduate scholarships and awards. That is for the University of Regina. Links are going to be in the description part of this video. Don't forget that. Then the University of Guelph has three programs. Scholarship program. So there's the top scholarships at the University of Guelph, and there's also another link that you can follow there, that is the graduate and postdoctoral scholarships at the University of Guelph, and the student financial services at the University of Guelph. Okay, then there's the University of Calgary. That is home for me. So here in Calgary, you can look at their website and look under the awards, scholarships, and bursaries of the University of Calgary. Okay, when you go to Saskatchewan, there's the Saskatchewan Polytechnic that has the Students Awards for international students. You can see that my focus mostly here is those ones that are targeting international students. Okay, and then of course there's another entrance scholarship at the University of Waterloo. And actually there's a lot of universities that have this kind of an entrance scholarships. So I'm just mentioning one, but there's a lot of universities that have that. And last but not least, I want to talk about the international student scholarships at the University of Montreal. University de Montreal. Okay, guys. All right. So you may not get that scholarship, so you may still want to come to Canada. My hope is that you actually get the scholarship, but if you don't get that scholarship, that is not the end of funding, or road for you. No, that is not, because there's something else called grants. Okay, and you find that each school has grants. So the Canadian government and some other public and private institutions and foundations, they do offer individual grants or even to institutions or even individual students. Okay, so you find that these grants are often open to international applicants, and they are offered to foster cooperation and collaboration between Canadian agencies, universities, and researchers with their partners around the globe. So these kind of grants, of course, they are there to address issues. People who are not as privileged, those are the people who are able to access this grant. Maybe they're people, they try to address things or issues of poverty, war, peace issues, migration, the planet's environmental future, climate change, development of third world countries, etc., democracy, and all that. So they're going to focus on different demographics. So please take advantage. If you go to a school, spend a lot of time on the websites to see what grants are available to you. And there's no shame in taking a grant, my friend. No, whatever grant you find, please take it. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of grants that are targeting minorities, people with disability, maybe women, disadvantaged women, whoever, please, people, take those grants. Okay, all right guys, so I hope I have covered I've covered quite a lot of programs that maybe you need to look at, and I want to see you at my next video to tell you exactly how to apply for this and how to maximize your chances of getting that scholarship. All right guys, see you, take care, and subscribe.